Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy end of September. I can't believe tomorrow is the first day of October, but here we are. It is time for September beauty empties. I have an entire bucket of a lot of things. A lot of hair care, skincare, I think like one or two makeup items, body care, a plethora of goodness, if you will. I think that Empties videos are still some of my favorite to watch on YouTube because I don't think there is a better testament to how a product performed than doing a final review of it before you get ready to either recycle it or chuck it into the garbage. So that is why I keep my trash for you guys. Because I think it's the best way for me to give you some final thoughts on products that I have actually used the entire way through. For the most part, most of these products are finished by me, myself, and I, but there are a couple of things that my family uses as well, so those tend to go a little bit faster than maybe they would for you if you keep your products to yourself. But with like shampoos and conditioners, like if Stella wants to use my stuff, I'm totally fine with it. If she wants to use my face wash, or if Craig wants to use my face wash in the shower, I'm totally good with it. Like I don't keep my products from them. So, but for the most part, all these things were finished by me. I have thoughts for you guys. I'll be sure to link everything down below in the description box. So if you want to know where to find these things, how much these things cost, other people's reviews, all the deets, as always, open that description box down below. Okay, we're gonna grab and we're gonna go, first off, a big bottle of conditioner. I go through conditioner substantially faster than I do shampoo because I like to use a good amount of conditioner on my hair. I really like hydrating hair products, despite the fact that I have 57 strands of hair and I'm always looking for ways to volumize my hair. I always buy hydrating shampoos and conditioners and not volumizing shampoos and conditioners for myself because those tend to dry my hair out. And with my naturally gray hair, I have to be a little bit more careful, and because I like to wash it every single day, I just like hydrating hair products. This is a hydrating hair product right here. It's a 10 Miracle Daily Conditioner, nutrition for your hair. Purchased this the last time that, or the time before that, that Ulta had their Jumbo Love Sale. Now that didn't happen this summer. I have a feeling it's probably because of the global pandemic that we are in. And I do think that a lot of businesses are hurting financially, and I've heard that Ulta is one of them. So they didn't do the Jumbo Love Sale. They did do, obviously, the 21 Days of Beauty. Things like that are still happening. But I think one of their best sales of the year is when they have these jumbo or liter sales that come around. And that's when I bought this. So I think I paid like half price for this. It's a really good conditioner. I've never used the shampoo. I've heard the shampoo is just as great. This detangles my hair. It doesn't weigh it down. It rinses clean. It allows me to style my hair and get big boofy hair if I want, or I can have it like what it is today, which is a little more flat. It's just a really good one. This apparently detangles, it reduces frizz, it's buildup free, it preserves hair color, it's got UV protection, it hydrates the hair and scalp, it restores shine, it provides thermal protection. I would absolutely repurchase this at some point. I like to try new shampoos and conditioners quite frequently, so it'll probably be a little while before I repurchase that one, but I would absolutely repurchase it and I would hands down recommend it. I've got a couple of mousses. They're both from Alterna. I love Alterna hair care. I find it to be a great fit for my hair. Here I have the Multiplying Volume Styling Mousse. This is supposed to provide body and medium hold for fine hair. And then I have my beloved, I found a new Holy Grail mousse. Here it is, you guys. The Alterna Caviar Anti-Aging Clinical Densifying Styling Mousse. This thickens and provides hold for thinning hair. This is fabulous. This is actually, I think, more expensive than this one, which is clearly larger. But here's the thing with this clinical densifying mousse. This really makes my hair soft substantial. Like, it makes it look like I have twice the amount of hair that I normally have. I can get really big hair with this. It's never crunchy. It doesn't dry my hair out. It's just fabulous all around. I'll be marching my little butt over to either Ulta or Sephora and picking up a backup of this very shortly because it's fabulous. This one's very good too, don't get me wrong. I would probably repurchase this one in the future as well, but it just doesn't give me as much oomph that I would prefer for my hair. So this one, despite being smaller and more expensive, this is my baby. Love her. Let's talk about Craig shampoo. Oh, and this leaked. This one did have a little bit of problem with shampoo collecting in this like flip up lid top area. And then it leaked out in here. It's fine. It's a bucket. I'll rinse it out. But this is the Derma E thickening shampoo for thinning hair. I had Craig use this. Like I said, I don't use volumizing shampoos and conditioners on my hair just because I wash every single day and I demand very hydrating products. This is not hydrating, but this did clean Craig's hair very well after a long day of work. Craig gets very dirty at what he does. He has a lot of sometimes oil that can get in his hair. You know, he's constantly taking his hat on and off, and his hats are filthy. He's not a dirty person, but he just gets really dirty at work. And so anything that I buy for him really like has to like cut through that like diesel oil fumes, whatever else he comes home covered in. This does it. It definitely washed his hair very nicely, and it smells really good. So I would repurchase that for him. Stella liked the smell of it too, and it worked great on her blonde, naturally blonde hair, but it's too drying on my dry hair. Love Hemp's Sugared Banana and Vanilla Blossom Herbal Body Wash. Love it. It is limited edition. I would suggest if you want to try it, going and getting it. And if you like it, I'd stock up. I learned my lesson with the Body Shop Banana Shower Cream last year. Waited too long and now it's gone forever. I hope they bring it back at some point. It was delicious. So, so good. I am aware that they have the banana shampoo and conditioner. I used to use that actually back in high school, like the 90s. That stuff has been around for a while. It's too heavy for my hair, but I do love that Body Shop banana smell. It's very authentic banana. This is more of like a floral banana. Pretty. Love it. Have backups. Will repurchase. All right, finished 3 products from the Keratin hair brand. This was sent to me as PR, so I didn't pay for these items here. But their Keratin Renewal Hair Mask with aloe and rosemary extract and obviously keratin protein. Their Renewal Conditioner with keratin protein, soy protein, and coconut oil. Fabulous. Didn't weigh my hair down. Really enjoyed this conditioner. And their Renewal Shampoo with keratin protein, provitamin B5. These are great hair products, you guys. I would have never heard about the brand if they wouldn't have reached out via email. I get a ton of emails to review things all the time. Like every day I am inundated with emails from companies, and a lot of them I just delete because it's just, one, it's too much stuff. But I do go through some of them that pique my interest, and I will definitely connect with those companies to be able to review their products. This was one I'm really glad I said yes to because they have a great line of hair care, at least what I've tried so far. They did recently release a purple shampoo and conditioner that I'm very curious to try. But the line overall is great. So no parabens, they're cruelty-free, they are color and straightener safe, UV and thermal protection, no sodium chloride, color and straightener safe. Yeah, I mean, this company is worth checking out. If you like to try new hair care brands, I would suggest checking out Keratin. They have other products besides this Renewal line of theirs. There's several others to choose from, but definitely good ingredients, worked fantastic for my hair, rinsed clean. This mask especially was lovely. Also, their products smell incredible. You guys know I'm a sucker for the smells. Love those. A couple of facial cleansers. Ooh, love this one. I love it. The Pharmacy Clean Bean Ultra clean bean. What? Clean bee. No N. Ultra Gentle Facial Cleanser, fabulous. Absolutely, hands down, will repurchase. If you have skin that tends to feel really tight or dry after cleansing, your cleanser might be a little bit too harsh. This is so gentle. Works great with my beloved Clarisonic, and it smells like honey. I don't think you can go wrong with this one. Delightful. Another cleanser that I really enjoyed, and this one was in my shower. So this gets, my shower cleansers for the face get used by Stella as well as Craig and myself. So I tend to go through shower cleansers a little faster. This is the Dermatology Essential 11 Hydrating Cleanser. This is fabulous. This has rich anti-aging peptide complex, has a bunch of botanical and essential oils in it. It does have a citrus scent to it. Those of you that don't like things that smell, this is not going to be the cleanser for you. But this for me is a fantastic pick-me-up in the morning. I have used it with my konjac sponge. It's a fabulous way to wake up the skin, get rid of any of the skin care from the night before, just have a fresh, clean start. Again, without that overly tight, dry, like over-cleansed skin feeling. Love that. Will repurchase that. Another cleansing product. This was from Pharmacy Beauty as well. This was their Green Clean Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm. Fabulous. Loved it. Here's the thing though. Cleansing balms, I like them a lot. I'm really glad I finally went on board with that train, because for the longest time I was like, that's not my train. It's totally my train. I highly recommend trying them. There are hundreds to choose from at this point. I would say this one is really good, and if you want to try this one, I think it's absolutely worth trying. It's a great cleanser. It melts everything off your face. The eye makeup, the mascara, the liner, the lips, like everything just down the drain. But a great, like, super affordable one that I've been testing lately that I think is fantastic and is a little bit less expensive than this one would be the Derma-E Universal Cleansing Balm. I'll link that one down below along with all this other stuff because I think it's just a great affordable option. I think that one's like 15 bucks. But anyway, this is nice. I would absolutely consider purchasing this again in the future. And if this came in like a set from Pharmacy, I would be very happy to have something like this in a set from Pharmacy. The holidays are coming. We all know everyone is getting ready to release the sets of the skincare and the makeup and the hair care and stuff. So this could very well come in a holiday kit somewhere. This is always going to be my saddest empty when these get popped in here. This is my Clarisonic Deep Pore Brush Head that I was using for the last 8 months. Typically, I replace them every 6 months, but because Clarisonic is no more, I'm being a little bit more, you know, generous with the amount of time that I choose to keep them. But this one was definitely, it had come due. Obviously, I'm aware that Clarisonic is no longer an active brand pumping out products. That makes me really sad because the Clarisonic works incredibly well on my skin. The good news, sorry, I put on a lot of lip gloss today. I think it's like wanting to go all over my face. I have 2 Clarisonics. I have the Mia that I have for traveling, and then I have my Smart Profile. Before these were completely wiped out at Sephora and Ulta, I bought a ton of backups. So I think I have like 20 brush heads in my collection. I am abundantly aware that Michael Todd is making brush heads, and I know that there are knockoff brush heads all over Amazon. I would say if you still have your Clarisonic brush heads, please use those first. Here's the thing. When I was using knockoff brush heads with one of my older Clarisonics, like one of my first ones, it ruined the brush. It stopped working within a couple of months that I was using the knockoff brush heads. So I really don't recommend using those, but I mean, at this point, if all you can get your hands on are like the Michael Todd ones, then obviously use those. But I wouldn't be terribly surprised if it shortens the life of your Clarisonic. That has been my own personal experience with my very first Clarisonic, and I wouldn't use knockoff brush heads again in the future. So once I'm out of my 20 brush heads, that'll just be it. And by that point, I hope there's a similar brush to the Clarisonic available. And that's like several years down the road for me. So I'm obviously very loyal to Clarisonic. I have purchased all of my Clarisonics myself. No one has ever sent me a Clarisonic, but I love it. I think it's one of the best products for oily, tough skin. It's obviously not for those of you with sensitive skin. I would definitely send you to like the Foreo or the PMD Clean or something like that before I would say go out and try like either a spin brush or something similar to the Clarisonic. But anyway, I have some sadness about the issue, but I'll move on. Brioche Scalp Revival Charcoal and Coconut Oil Micro Exfoliating Shampoo. Love it. I'll be buying the full size of this. This came in a sample, and yeah, I love it. Dermatology Microdermabrasion Scrub. Absolutely gonna be repurchasing this like stat. She's so good. I love this, not only on my face, but I also love it on my décolleté. I love it on my shoulders. I just exfoliate like all of the things in this general region here. A couple times a week is plenty, and it always leaves my skin so smooth. I don't feel like this scratches up my skin or causes tears in my skin in any kind of way. My skin just glows when I'm done using this. That being said, sensitive skin, delicate skin, scrubs are not for you. So don't buy this if you have sensitive skin. The rest of you, if you have very oily or combination skin or even normal skin that isn't easily irritated, I would definitely recommend checking that out. She's good. Pericone MD Preempt Series Refreshing Shower Mask. I had this in my shower for like probably the last 4 years. I'm not kidding you. I moved this from the shower at my old house. I just always forgot to use it, and I finally finished it. I don't know. I don't think this is necessary. That being said, I love Pericone MD products. I think they have an amazing skincare line. But this particular one, like in shower mask, I just thought was like an excessive step that I just didn't necessarily need. If I'm gonna mask, it's usually gonna be outside of the shower. So not a repurchase for me. A mask that would be a repurchase for me, and I actually finished several of these in September, but I kept one to show you guys here. This is the Fresh Start Mask from Skin Iceland. Fabulous. It's a two-step. There's a clay and then like an activating gel. You just put it on, leave it on for 10 minutes, rinse it off. Helps to get rid of like any dry, flaky patches, things like that. Helps to get rid of a little excess oil, but it's a very gentle mask. I liked it. I would consider repurchasing it. Drunk Elephant Behydra Intensive Hydration Gel. Really like this. Do I think I'll repurchase it in the future? Maybe. Do I think it's worth recommending to you guys? Totally. Especially, again, if you have an oilier skin type and you're looking for a very lightweight moisturizer that absorbs very quickly and doesn't make you greasy throughout the day or throughout the night. This is definitely a good one to try for sure. So this was only like a 1/2 ounce size here, so pretty small. The largest size I think is either 1.7 ounces or 1 ounce, somewhere around there. Finished another one of my Polystyres Retinol, 1% Retinol boosters. Love this. I think I have 1 or 2 more backups of this like old packaging of theirs. That being said, I'm gonna take a break up from that one and I'm gonna test out the dermatology one. I use retinol on my neck at this point. You guys know that on my face, she's getting the tretinoin 0.5% at this point. So, however, that is far too harsh for my neck meat. So over-the-counter retinols still are a better fit for this area here on me. If you have not started using your skincare products on your neck, by the way, you should do that. Don't ignore this, and don't ignore the backs of your hands, because yeah, these suckers show age like nobody's business. Love the Marvis toothpaste. Not a whole lot to say here. It's toothpaste, but I really like it a lot, and this is a great replacement for me for my Colgate, which I've kind of been trying to find a replacement for a number of years. Craig still really likes the Colgate, so I buy that for him, but me, I'm switching over to the Marvis. Love it. It's a little bit more of a natural toothpaste. Craig could care less. He just wants his teeth clean. Better Not Younger Lift Me Up Hair Thickener. Love this. Love it. I think I actually originally got this through Octoly. Here's the thing, do not spray this like directly into your roots because that's where you should concentrate this. It comes out like in a stream, like it's just not good. So I spray into the palm of my hand and then rub together and then do that number. Fabulous. This actually with this, one of my favorite hair combinations in a long time. Fantastic way to provide a lot of root lift and then volume and density throughout my hair as well. So love it. Now this is an in-shower mask or treatment that I love and always have and will continue to love, even though no one really talks about it anymore. It's the Kate Somerville Exfoliate Intensive Exfoliating Treatment. This says it's a 2-minute mask. I usually leave it on for 5 minutes. It's got pumpkin enzymes in it. It just helps to, again, melt away any like dry patches or rough texture that you have on your skin, and it just leaves you refreshed. Kind of a nice thing to do like the day before or the day of an event. But it's strong. This can cause a, I would say, mild tingling sensation in the skin. So if you're sensitive, again, that's not for you. Couple of makeup items here. Milani Highly Rated Mascara, good, but I've had it open for over 6 weeks, so off it goes. You guys know my rule with mascaras. And then also, ooh, so sad to have finished this. This is actually the second one of these powders that I have finished. That goes to show you how fabulous this powder is in my book. It is the Marc Jacobs Accomplice Powder. I use the shade Ingenue, which is the lightest for the pasty girls. I have the tiniest little ring of product on the outside here, but I can't really get to it without ruining my brush, so I'm calling it good on this one. I'll repurchase it again because it is that good. Love it. Hanicure. Okay, I did 3 Hanicure treatments this month on my skin. This is just like the Octolift Ampule. I just kept this part of it. But you guys saw me do the Hanicure mask on camera with you for a Worth a Splurge. If you missed that video, I'll try to remember to link it down below. Great stuff. Love it. Love the Hanicure mask. It is very expensive for a single treatment. So for that reason, I think it's a great like once a month treat. Really hydrates the skin beautifully and just gives it such a youthful, revived look. It's great to do right before a big event because it just leaves your skin so hydrated and plumped afterwards, despite the fact that it makes you look like a 95-year-old woman as it's drying on your face. It's pretty miraculous when you rinse it off. You are just left with the smoothest, plumped, gorgeous skin. Love it. And then the very last thing is actually something that Penny from over at Penn Smith Skincare, Penny, you guys know Penny. We met up for coffee at some point last year and she gave me this to try. So I tried it out. This is the Anti-Age MD Stem/GF/cytokines serum. And it's a 2-step process. It was the serum and the accelerator. I really enjoyed using these, but I don't know that I really saw anything during the time that I was using this. It's probably something that I would need to use for like an extended period of time. Haven't really looked into this brand very much, this Anti-Age MD, so I don't know a whole lot about it, but it was fun to try. So thank you, Penny, for having me try this. And that's what I have for you guys this month. She is now empty. She needs a little rinsing because one of the shampoos had a leaky top with some product stuck in there. So, all right, what did you guys finish during the last month? Anything that you loved or just outright hated? I feel like I've had some pretty good luck with finishing these things, and most of the things I would probably actually totally repurchase. Maybe not right away, but at some point in the future. So, good stuff. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I will see you tomorrow on October 1st for my October skincare routine. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned and I'll see you guys then. Take care. Bye.